Chandrasekhar, is that the worry for the ruling DMK Congress alliance, that the BJP is playing a long-term game? You think they are playing the game to get a couple of seats in this election? I mean, they would be thrilled if they did, because it would mean that at least they'll open their account. But they are here for 2026 and 2029, and they'll keep playing the game. They'll tire you out. Swati, that question was for you, if you could hear me.
Can you please repeat the question? I'm so sorry, I lost the network.
Yes.
In short.
No stress. No stress. Swati, my question to you is that the big worry for the DMK and the Congress alliance in Tamil Nadu? That all right, this time it's a done deal. We all know who's winning this election. Our point is, and the question is, will the BJP open its account? Maybe it will. Maybe it will win a couple of seats. Let's see. We'll just wait and watch. But the real game for the BJP is a long game. They are marathon players. They will keep at it, because they are not eyeing 2024 and 2 seats or 1 seat in 2024. They're actually eyeing 2026 and 2029. So the challenge in Tamil Nadu for the DMK and the Congress will only get tougher from here on, irrespective of how the BJP actually does in this election.
Actually, let me give you a small example. As we're talking about Tamil Nadu, I also want to talk about my home state, neighboring state, Karnataka. In 2006, when Kumaraswamy was the chief minister, the youngest chief minister, when he was 47 years, son of former Prime Minister Deve Gowda, they were like heaps of people who were coming to actually see him once he assumed the office, and the mass gathering, the crowd he was actually pulling. I'm sure Mr. Arun, who has observed Karnataka very closely, will also agree with this. But the conversion to vote, let me tell you, till date, it's been almost like more than 18 years of his politics, or him dedicated completely into politics. He is not able to garner anything more than 10 to 15% of votes in Karnataka, which is not going to get converted into seats. Even today, there is a craze for Kumaraswamy, where people want to see him. They come, they address his rallies, they witness his rallies, but that is not as a conversion of votes in Karnataka. And trust me, the same thing is happening in Tamil Nadu as well. I'm not telling this in air. I traveled Tamil Nadu. I was there in Tamil Nadu last week. I traveled in central part of Tamil Nadu. I traveled in southern part of Tamil Nadu. People are very clear. People are like, okay, who is this person who is talking so much, who is taking on the current government? But something is very clear, which is not going to convert into votes. For BJP to make inroads into Tamil Nadu, it has to again wait for another 100 years. This is something which is very clear. And let me tell you something. With respect to AIADMK, with respect to
that
DMK,
is what Bengal thought as well. But that's not how it worked out.
There is a nativity. There is a nativity. There is a nativity. But BJP cannot definitely give that nativity to Tamil Nadu. And this was especially, even if it is 26, even if it is 29, even if it is 34. So we are very clear, we are very sure, especially with respect to India Alliance.
We are not soothsayers or astrologers.
No, I'm not telling astrology.
We are not astrologers. We don't know what is going to happen in 2009 and 2026.
I'm just trying to predict what people's pulse, what people are telling in the ground.
But one thing is clear, that as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, one thing is clear, and the good part is that the voting percentage is always above 72%. If you look at the assembly elections, or you look at 2019, the voting percentage is somewhere between 72 to 74%, which means that large number of people do come out and vote. Of course, the election is in the middle of summer, Mr. Arun. So one is just keeping our fingers crossed. But as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, the track record is fairly good. And I just don't, I'm going to ask Mr. Tayal and you this question, and it's not specifically related to Tamil Nadu. Every election is a mahal. Like when you're going into elections, there's a certain mahal. That mahal, that buzz seems to be missing, at least for the first phase. Is that something you feel, Mr. Arun, as well, or is it just me?
I think it's in the rural areas, it's a bit subdued. And in the cities, I think it's fairly okay. In India, the problem is in the cities, the educated people, don't come and vote, as we see unlike what we see in the rural areas. That's a major concern. A city like Bangalore, in the last assembly elections, in Bangalore South, I think, turnout was just about 45%. So how do you explain this? A city where
Correct.
many of the educated stay, and there you see not even half of the population comes out and votes. But in the rural areas, certainly across the country, you take any state, the vote percentage has been quite good over the last many elections. And that's where India lies also. So I think that there is need, despite the awareness campaigns taken up by the Election Commission. There's a huge need, to make these educated people to come and vote. And this time, unfortunately, I think on 4 different phases, the elections are on Friday and maybe on Monday. I don't know what compelled the Election Commission to do this, because on Fridays and Mondays, you see most of the voters, a good part of the voters, would take another day off and go to some vacation and things like that, and abstain themselves from
Correct.
voting. So this is one area where I think the Election Commission will have to look, into it.